Welcome back, folks. Today I'll be giving you guys a quick report about Table Rock Lake. How we doing over there? Um, so lake is high. It is actually at 926.39. So it's way up in the bushes in the parking lots, and it's pretty high. It's very high. That being said, there are different ways you guys can catch them. You can guys catch them deep. You can guys catch them shallow. For quality, it's been random. We've been catching them off of main lake points, off of like yesterday. My son and we fished a Wednesday nighter, and he ended up catching a 4-pounder just off the bank, the flooded bank. I was catching most of my fish off of docks. We're using the clutch glide baits, the ecos, the OGs. For the jigs, we are using the motion jigs, the 1/2 ounce, black and blue, and the gill candy, pairing it with a clutch craw. We went with green pumpkin for both. We're using green pumpkin on the black and blue jigs as well. That's what I'm using. I was using a black and blue jig. Lucas was using a gill candy. He caught multiple bass on a 4-pounder. I ended up catching a smallmouth, and also I'm using my live scope and throwing a motion minnow, the 4.25, in the shad color. I can't remember what it is. All the stuff that I use is going to be linked down below, guys. Check it out. Everything's down there. You guys can also catch them in the bushes, flipping the bushes. We've been doing that, throwing a hogzilla, a rowdy beaver. We're also throwing like just your Texas rigged craws into the bushes. You could catch quality doing that, but you're gonna have to go through quite a bit of little ones. There's a lot of little ones in the bushes, at least the areas that I fished. Whenever I would go off, I would go out onto the main lake, say like your gravel points. Your gravel points are holding a lot of fish too. You could catch them. I did, throwing a 6XD, an 8XD. I have not thrown a 10XD yet, but I'm sure it's coming. And also dragging a football jig. That's myself and Lucas. That's how we were doing it. He would be throwing the 1/2 ounce to 3/4 ounce football jig, and I will be throwing either a 6 or 8XD. And also we threw a Carolina rig, which the Carolina wasn't getting us a lot of bites. It's just one of those that we just pick them up after throwing the 6XD. I haven't tried it, but I've heard there's a flutter spoon bite going on. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. You know, guys, it's summertime basically, and you could catch them so many different ways. Top water's working. There's guys catching them with frogs in the bushes. I have not. I've been throwing a buzz bait, and I have been throwing a sexy dog walking bait. Those two have been the top water bites that I've been on. I'm scoping quite a bit. A lot of fish out in the fronts of docks. Some docks hold them, some don't. And it seems like each day they're on different docks. So guys, go give it a shot. The best thing you can do is experiment. Also, if you guys want to see another fishing report from Table Rock, check out Coy Hines. It's going to be also linked down in the description below. He's a buddy of mine, and he fishes every day. I fish when I can, so usually 2, 3, if I'm lucky, 4 times a week. But this past week it's been two times, and the both times I've been out, I've caught him up around the docks. Docks have been key, and points. The main lake points, they're generating water. They're not spilling the water over yet through the spillway. So the current's there, but not very big. And they're setting up on points. You could do it. You could run points all day and catch them. But some days you gotta have some patience, because yeah, there's been a few days where we went out and we'd have like 5-6 fish and probably one keeper. And day like yesterday we had like 30 fish and 5-6 keepers total. And one was so small that he probably a right borderline keeper, but we didn't mess with it. We threw him back. You guys can check out the video that myself and Lucas, we're gonna put out here pretty soon about our night tournament. Check it out. Also, guys, we are doing a podcast with Modern Outdoor Tackle. A lot of fun guests, a lot of fun we're having, awesome conversations. You're local. A lot of them are local guys from Missouri. Every now and then we'll get a special guest from somewhere else, but for the most part they're local guys, and they're very knowledgeable about the Ozark lakes that we have around here. And we're catching the fish we're catching, and we compete against these guys for the most part. If you guys know, I'm pretty big on tournament fishing. I love it, and I do it a lot. I hop into any one I can, and these guys compete against us, and they're good guys. Some of them are bait makers, some of them are tournament directors. Check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Give us a like, follow, subscribe, guys. I appreciate all the followers that I have been getting. Y'all are awesome. And if you guys want to see more fishing reports from me, let me know. I'll try to keep getting one every week if you guys want something like this. Like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.